Good evening, Mrs. Sicker. Thank you, first of all, very much for asking me to look into various potential business structures for your company, Sicker Real Estate. It's been a pleasure working with you so far, and hopefully the information that I present to you will give you some food for thought when you decide to make your decision in the next stage of your company. The first business structure that I'd like to broach with you is one that's already familiar to you. You're already operating underneath it. It's that of the sole trader. As you will already be acutely aware, the ease and low expense of setting up a sole trader business structure is a great draw card for a lot of people, especially for a lot of people who are starting out in business and really don't know or aren't prepared to undertake extensive administrative or reporting obligations. While it may have been particularly useful for you at the start of your business with such a low startup capital that you'd saved up yourself and really no idea about how your business was going to go, probably now it's not really the most suitable business structure for you, considering you have amassed quite an amount of assets and revenue under the Sicker Real Estate banner, which congratulations to you. The reason I say this is because linked with a sole trader business partnership, as you'll be aware, is the unfortunate tag of unlimited liability, which means, of course, that all of your personal and even joint assets may be up for grabs should someone seek to sue you for whatever reason that may be. So that's a massive draw card, considering that your business is your sole income, your family's sole income is a source of employment for your family, and potentially can affect everything else that you have accumulated over the entirety of yours and your family's lives. It really does put into perspective the fact that it's a little bit risky running as a sole trader in your position. So that will take me on to the next business structure that I've researched into for you. That is the small proprietary company, which is controlled by shares. So don't be scared by the thought of shares. I know that sometimes when there's a lack of understanding about shares, they can be a bit intimidating, but realistically, in this case, shares could be your best friend. If we look at a situation where you might elect to be your company's director and only shareholder, it means that you have all the voting rights of all shareholders because you are the only one, and effectively this will help you still maintain full control of your business. The only difference here being that you will have to abide by some obligatory reporting requirements to ASIC and minute all of your meetings and special resolutions and all that sort of stuff if you seek to make any changes to your business. But realistically, I don't think that it should be a huge imposition the way that your business is going. There is, in speaking of meetings and minuting, there is quite a lot more administration that you have to undertake with running a small proprietary company. These realistically should just be, there shouldn't be too much of an inconvenience for you. The way that you're going at the moment, you are expanding your workforce, you're looking to expand the business premise that you're in at the moment, so I think you should be able to facilitate those sorts of things like keeping financial records and tax records and annual reviews to ASIC, obliging to them. I think that you should be able to satisfy those with not too many dramas. The best thing about taking on these extra responsibilities, extra reporting duties, and still maintaining control of your business or potentially your company is that you do get given added protection to your personal liability with the introduction of what we call in legalistic terms a corporate veil, which separates your legal identity from your business's legal identity. Therefore, if someone does want to sue the company, they may do so without potentially affecting you or your assets, depending on how you decide to structure the director roles within your company. So I think that that's a huge bonus for you, Mrs. Sicker. I think that's something that's really worth considering. This is just a brief outlay on how these structures can work for you. I didn't consider joint venture or partnership business structures purely because you'd already expressed to me that you would only like to pursue with this company mainly on your own with the support of family members, but in a managerial point of view you'd like to pursue it alone, and joint ventures and partnerships require more than one party. So Mrs. Secker, in closing up, considering your growth, your massive assets and revenue, and realistically what you stand to lose, I would suggest that introducing of a corporate shield or a corporate veil to help protect yourself in the form of a small proprietary company really is your best option. So please, if you have any further questions or anything else you'd like me to assist you with, do not hesitate to ask. Thank you.